Trying to do the crossword puzzle and it's not getting anything.
This is the L2C Media Network. It's the Sports Final, brought to you by the L2C Media Network. Now, with the details that make the lines in the sports world seem normal, here's our Steve, the Baxman Bax. Let's just get to it and try to get as much as we can. Yep, it's a Saturday. We got a little rain here. NASCAR had a little weather worry in the muck and mud of Bristol Motor Speedway as they went back to dirt racing. But unfortunately, someone didn't alert Mother Nature. Truck race was washed. It'll be done tomorrow night right after the big event. And that is, of course, the NASCAR Cup Race in the dirt of Bristol. Yeah, they put dirt on a road track. That's going to be something. Okay, we'll talk more about that. I think we already have right now. Let's do a little putrid talky talk here. Why not? Okay, let's go to it. NFL. We got some good reports for you, and here we go. Change of heart has led to Tyson Alualu staying put in Pittsburgh after initially agreeing terms with the Jaguars. The veteran defensive lineman has instead decided to sign a 2-year deal with the Steelers, according to Tom Pelissero of the NFL Network. After coming to terms with the Jaguars, Alua tested positive for COVID-19, which forced him to delay his trip to the Ville. During that time, Alualu rethought his decision and instead chose to re-sign with the Steelers. This team for the past 4 seasons for a Pittsburgh team that has benefited from his presence. Last season, Alualu started in 10 games while helping complement fellow Steeler defensive linemen Cameron Haywood and Stephen Dewitt. During his first 4 seasons of Pittsburgh, Alualu tallied 140 tackles, 16 tackles for loss, 2 forced fumbles, and 8 passes defensed. Alualu's presence helped Pittsburgh's defense finish 3rd in scoring and passing, 7th in rushing, 5th in 3rd down efficiency, and 6th in red zone efficiency last season. The 10th overall pick in the 2010 draft, Alualu spent his first 7 seasons with the Jags. A starter for 6 of those 7 seasons, Alualu signed with the Steelers during the 2017 offseason. During his time with the Steelers, Pittsburgh won 2 division titles while posting a 41-22-1 regular season record. Now, while Alualu's return is a significant boost for Pittsburgh's defensive line, the Steelers will probably still look into defensive linemen during day 3 of the 2021 draft. Cornerback, offensive line, running back, tight end, and both linebacker positions are among the other parts the Steelers will look to add during the draft. Let's get to her. Okay, and could it be a return? Wow. This is going to be interesting. A month ahead of the 2021. Thank you. A month ahead of the 2021 NFL Draft, 3 teams made headlines Friday with a couple of major first-round trades. Suddenly, the San Francisco 49ers are positioned to add one of this year's top quarterback prospects, while the Dolphins and Eagles are seemingly removed from the rookie quarterback market. Where does this leave the New England Patriots? Well, according to Jeff Howe of The Athletic, the Pats are still intent on either moving up for a quarterback or reacquiring Jimmy Garoppolo for the 2021 season. New England re-signed 2020 starter Cam Newton this offseason, inking the long-term Panthers QB to a one-year, $5.1 million deal worth up to more than $14 million. But Newton isn't necessarily guaranteed to retain the number one job, in which he struggled for much of his debut, Patriots season. Howe, meanwhile, reports the Patriots already plan to remain aggressive on the quarterback front. Entering the draft, they've been all in on the 2021 quarterback class, heavily scouting top prospects like Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, Trey Lance, and Mac Jones. Now, after 49ers' big move up to number 3 overall pick, committed to exhausting their options, either by drafting a top prospect or acquiring a veteran like Garoppolo. Now, they likely need to trade all the way from number 15 to the Falcons' number 4 selection to guarantee a top QB pick. A move that could cost even more than what the Niners paid to future first-rounders and a 2021 third round to swap with Miami. But they could also target someone like Jones with a later top 10 pick. Now, if the draft doesn't shake in their favor, Garoppolo has already drawn the Patriots' interest, and other teams don't believe the 49ers' public and anonymous backings of Garoppolo as their 2021 starter, especially now that San Francisco has presumably moved up for a new quarterback. Once the Niners stop bluffing, Howe reports New England could be at the front of the line when it comes to trade talks for the former Super Bowl starter, who began his career as Tom Brady's backup with the Pats. We wish them well. Let's keep on going into the future. And we got a couple of time chuckles here. Anyway. A couple of NBA reports for you. And here we go. This one's big news. Veteran big man Al Horford has likely played his final game for the Oklahoma City Thunder. On Saturday, the two sides agreed that Horford will sit out the remainder of the season, as first reported by ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski. There will not be a buyout, but the Thunder will look to trade Horford in the offseason. Once in the season, Horford will remain in Oklahoma City to train and continue in a leadership role. Horford has been considered a significant presence and influence on the Thunder's young rebuilding roster. And the organization was eager for Horford among them as the two sides worked out this decision. Now, Thunder released a statement confirming the decisions, and though now past his prime, Horford has been a healthy and productive player for the Thunder this season, putting up 14.2 points, 6.7 rebounds, and 3.4 assists per game, while shooting 36.8% from the three-point land. However, the fact that he has remained a solid player is the problem. Now, the Thunder pivoted to all-out rebuild mode last summer, but have been much better than expected. Heading into Saturday night's slate of games, they sit in 12th place in the Western Conference, 18-25, just 2 games out of the last spot for the play-in tournament. That's not what the front office was expecting. It's clear now they're making moves to ensure they don't accidentally make the playoffs and miss out on a high pick in a loaded 2021 NBA draft. Earlier this month, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, in the midst of a breakout season, was sidelined with a foot injury, and it seems likely they will hold him out as long as possible. Not only so he fully recovers, but so they stop winning games. They also traded George Hill to the 76ers at the deadline. Now Horford is done for the season. In short, they're tanking the mofo. Though, of course, they won't publicly admit it. They're tanking. As for Horford, he could still be a helpful player for a contender in a supporting role, but he has 2 years and $53 million left on his contract, which will make it difficult to find a trade. It's unlikely a team will be interested in giving up much in the way of assets for a player making that much money at this stage in his career. Still, the Thunder will try every option before simply buying out a player as talented as Horford. Speaking of the NBA, let's get to the NBA and the goody-goody scores. That's right. Time now for some NBA scores and scoreboards. Well, they're sponsored by the L2C Media Network. Okay, third quarter. Okay, we have 36 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Cavaliers lead the Kings by 3, 72-69. 5:27 left to play in the third. The 76ers down 10 on the Clippers, 83-73. Final scores, Washington Wizards over the Detroit Pistons, 106-92. New York Knicks over the Milwaukee Bucks, 102-96. Houston Rockets over the Minnesota Timberwolves, 129-107. San Antonio Spurs, 120. Chicago Bulls, 104. Utah Jazz, 126. Memphis Grizzlies, 110. New Orleans Pelicans, 112. Mavericks, 103. And the Boston Celtics beat up the Oklahoma City Thunder, 111-94. Making for an interesting content, don't you think? I think so. Speaking of which, it's Sweet 16 time, and, well, it was amazing while it lasted. Let's take you to the hoop. All right, let's start with the game that is just about ready to go final. And it looks like everyone's brackets are about to be busted, except for 9-year-olds. Number 2 ranked Houston leads 11th ranked Syracuse by a score of 48-39. Let's go to some final scores. 12th ranked Oregon State defeated 8th ranked Loyola Chicago 65-58. Number 1 ranked Baylor defeated 5th ranked Villanova 62-51. And Cinderella says goodbye. 3rd ranked Arkansas gave Oral Roberts a thrill, beating them by 2, 72-70. And by the way, 7:51 left to play in the second half. It's 48-39 Houston over Syracuse. Okay. Excuse me. Can you find, excuse me.
What?
Can you find something that's a bit more oriented?
I didn't feel what it was. I just started laughing.
You're always, thank you. There we go, Food Network. There we are, Triple D, the original. Okay, we will also go to the women's bracket in just a moment. Right now, let's get you some NHL scores while we're on this objective. So here we go. Short Saturday night, or short Saturday afternoon, if you will. Saturday afternoon and Saturday night for the National Hockey League. Let's take you to the 2 games that are still going on. Arizona Coyotes lead the San Jose Sharks 2-0 at the end of 2 periods. And the Winnipeg Jets and the Calgary Flames are tied at 2. They've just come to the end of the second period. Philadelphia Flyers beat the New York Rangers 2-1. Marine for Philadelphia, 1 goal. Patrick for Philadelphia, 1 goal. And Shesterkin for the Rangers, 20. Is that 25 or 35? 35 saves. There we go. Boston Bruins over the Buffalo Sabres, 3-2. Smith for Boston, 1 goal. McAvoy for Boston, 1 assist. And Ritchie for Boston, 1 goal and 1 assist. And final in overtime, the Vegas Golden Knights beat the Colorado Avalanche 3-2. Detroit Red Wings gave the Columbus Blue Jackets a big loss, beating them 3-1. Larkin, the captain of Detroit, 2 assists. Picard, 21 saves for Detroit, and Febvre for Detroit, 1 goal. Toronto Maple Leafs beat up on the Edmonton Oilers 4-3. Nylander for Toronto, 1 goal, 1 assist. Drasielt is out. I'm going to find out how to pronounce his name, so we'll just call him Drays. The Drays for Edmonton, 1 goal, 2 assists. Matthews for Toronto, 1 goal, 1 assist. Pittsburgh Penguins over the New York Islanders, 6-3. Russ for Pittsburgh, 3 goals. Crosby for Pittsburgh, a goal and an assist. And Gensel for Pittsburgh, 2 assists. Carolina Hurricanes beat the Stanley Cup defending champion Tampa Bay Lightning 4-3. Necas for Carolina, 2 goals and 2 assists. Owl for Carolina, 1 goal, 1 assist. And Paquette for Carolina, 1 goal. Nashville Predators beat the butt of Linda Steele's Chicago Blackhawks 3-1. Kunin for Nashville, 2 assists. Saros for Nashville, 29 saves. And Johansson for Nashville, 1 goal. Florida Panthers over the Dallas Stars 4-3 in overtime. Verhaeghe for Florida, 3 goals and an assist. Akati for Florida, 2 assists. And Hanley for Dallas, 2 assists. The Mighty Ducks of Anaheim and the mightier St. Louis Blues were postponed. Let's check out all the other hockey scores. Let's first start with, in fact, we're going to give you the hockey scores for college and the minor leagues in just a moment. Right now, we're going to go straight to the women. That's right. Time for women to get their take their bows. Of course, the scoreboard tonight, sponsored by the L2C Media Network. And we're just waiting for the scores to download, hopefully. And there we are. Okay. For women, let's go to it. Number 1 ranked UConn, a 92-72 winner over number 5 seed Iowa. In overtime, number 2 Baylor beat up number 6 Michigan, 78-75. 4th seeded Indiana over number 1 seed North Carolina State, 73-70. And by the way, I like to apologize for that word beat up in the Baylor-Michigan game. Poor choice of words. And I do apologize. And finally, the 3rd seed Arizona defeated 2nd seed Texas A&M 74-59. Okay. And there's your women's college basketball March Madness. Now let's get to the college hockey scores. There's got to be some. Yes, there is. Has to be, doesn't it? Okay. Actually, they're in their tournaments as well. First round, Boston College, Notre Dame, no contest. We continue. Quarterfinals in double overtime, and this one still hasn't been decided yet. North Carolina and Minnesota Duluth tied at 2. Early in the third, it's 3rd seeded Minnesota 6, Omaha 1. St. Cloud defeated Boston University 6-2 in the first round of their little championships. Massachusetts over Bemidji State in quarterfinals 4-0. Minnesota State over Quinnipiac in their first round 4-3, the final. And that's that for that. Now, let's get to some hockey scores for you. We're going to be on the air till about 12:15. So let's go to the AHL, and then we'll check in with the OHL. Let's give you scores from a busy little Saturday, hopefully, in the American Hockey League. And ba-boom. Here we go. Here we go. Go. Roll that puppy. We've got soccer, rugby, etc. And yes, we will have some Australian Football League action for you. Right now, let's want to do some live what we call them, listen-ins. Okay, we're going to give you some listen-ins, folks, and we got 2 games that are still going on. Let's give you a listen-in on the Tucson Roadrunners San Diego Gulls game. They are right now tied at 1 with they're early in the 3rd period. Let's take you to the Tucson Roadrunners play-by-play voices for a little bit of their game. Position. Oh, not yet? Okay. Well, let us know. Okay, we're going to go to Fox Sports 1450 for a little bit of taste of their game. So enjoy this little bit from them. As soon as we get the cue. Oh boy. Can you dig this?
5%. And San Diego trying to get their first lead. Trying to take a lead in the 3rd for the first time for the 2nd straight game against the Roadrunners. As the puck taken and cleared all the way back down to our right. 40 seconds gone by. They're in this truly Nolan penalty kill. Tucson trying to go 2 for 2. 13 for 14 against San Diego on the year. Trying to go 3 out of 4 games against them without allowing a power play goal here in the last 2 weeks. Mahura on that near side. Podorowski as it spun out in front. Big save. Lagube loose in the crease. Smerrick got a piece of it. Gregoire and the Roadrunners working far side. Oh, great A chance for the goals there. And Lacouve and the Roadrunners bear it down to get it cleared. 16:47 left to go here in regulation. 40 seconds left to go. And Kevin Roy, a minor penalty. Capobianco deep down. Oh, Connor Lacouve. Another nice one for Tucson. Puck comes back out. 4 of his 6 starts entering tonight, allowing 1 5-on-5 goal or less. Goal line. Cameron Hebe trucks him down as Tucson trying to keep it play. Big hit by Goche. 14 seconds left. Short-handed on the truly Nolan penalty kill as Tucson's able to get it back down to our right-hand side. So Connor Lacouve, 21 for 22 is San Diego. The first 3 shots of this 3rd period. Tucson kills it out as Roy is out of the penalty box. Tucson 2 for 2 on the PK as it comes back out. Trevor Carrick will jack one in. That ricochets off a couple of items in front. Now Kevin Roy trying to force it free. Mike Carconi will body it in. And now Barrett Haight has it as Kevin Roy will pick up the puck. He'll back it for Jalen Smerrick. Jalen will one-hop one in on the Ole Eriksson Eck as San Diego trying to break through Tucson's pressure. Laredo works the far side for Hunter Drew, the goal scorer for San Diego here in this game, as Jalen Smerrick chips it up ahead off a San Diego D-man had been walked. Bertoni was trying to play it. Now it comes back out for Summerby, who carries it in as the guys come back to tag up with it. Tucson gets it deep, is already approaching 5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Tied at 1.
Okay, and we want to thank the
San
folks
Diego
over at
skating in.
Fox
That Moe's a
Sports.
shot, glove down by Lacuve.
Okay, we want to thank Fox Sports 1450 for aiding and abetting us right now. We're going to go to our other one. It's in Vegas. Yeah, Vegas, baby. It's the Colorado Eagles. They are down 2 on the Henderson Silver Knights. Early in the third period, we're going to take you about, let's give you that score one more time. Tucson Roadrunners 1, San Diego Gulls 1. Now we're going to go Vegas, baby, and join the colleagues on the Bear for the Colorado Eagles Henderson Silver Knights game. Let's take you for just a skosh of a moment of their little broadcast. By the way, our live listen-ins are sponsored by iHeartRadio, and we're even going to have some live listen-ins on Aussie football and minor league baseball as well. Now, I think we are ready and able to pick it up and drop in on our friends at 92.9 The Bear. It's Colorado hockey tonight. Hopefully, we will give it to you. We like to puddle jump.
Put in.
Let's go to it.
Middleton will stop it, pop it up the board. Sherwood with it, drops it off. Riley Woods cruises over the red line, now gains the zone himself. Works his way back around and in along the inboards. It'll be grabbed there by Jean-Luc Foudy. Puts it side of the net. Shot by Woods goes wide. Sherwood after the rebound on the right wing hash. Crunched into. Schultz will scrape it free for the Knights. Trying to keep it locked in was Woods. Could not do so as it's brought back ahead and chucked in by Jones. Both teams making changes here. 18-20 left in the third. Eagles down by a pair. Middleton, quick wide pass in front of his own bench. It's Burke on the other side, right back for Middleton. Up towards neutral ice. It's turned over, but delayed offside to allow Colorado to fight this back. Pick it up in their own zone deep. Tischke with it there. Peyton Jones, 16 saves on 20 shots through 2 periods. Logan Thompson, 24 saves on 26 shots. Colorado in trouble gaining entry there as Burke tried to back his way in. Colorado now will have to hustle back and get defensive in their own zone. Knocked free and grabs. It's fed along. Wagner up but not out. Glove down. Worked for Elbanis behind the nets. Stopped there by Tischke. He'll flood it up the boards for Burke. Up high. Long blast. Took a tip in front. Went wide. Elbanis may have gotten a piece of that. Just sent it wide to the short side post. Colorado will reset. Now with some speed out through neutral ice. Burke trying to gain the zone. Split a pair. This will be offsides. Touched there by Henry and whistle dead. What's going on up top? It's brought to you by Burnco Concrete. Let's take a look at who from the Eagles roster is currently calling up to the
And
airwaves.
I want to thank folks at 92.9 The Bear.
Logan O'Connor, along with defenseman Jacob McDonald, Frank Patrick,
And
and
as
Dean
we
Renaud.
give them off, once again scored the Henderson Silver Knights for the Colorado Eagles 2. And just for a little edification here, just for a little bit of peace here. Let's give you a little bit of insight here of how the Henderson Silver Knights are doing. It's still early in the season, though. Do they have live this food? Okay. So now it's 4-2 Silver Knights and the Eagles. Oh wait, are they really? Is it? I thought everybody had a radio voice, but I guess not. Anyway, Hunters and Silver Knights in a little bit of trouble. And let's give you more scorage here. That's right, we'll give you some more scores. Okay, we've done giving you the two listen-ins. Yeah, okay, we're getting the scores. And whilst we megalodon here, let's give you a little scorage if we can. Okay, right now it is Henderson Silver Knights up on the Colorado Eagles 4-2. Tucson Roadrunners and the San Diego Gulls tied at 1. Utica and Syracuse were postponed. Meanwhile, the Hartford Wolfpack beat the Bridgeport Sound Tigers by a score of 5-2. The Stockton Heat over the Belleville Senators 7-1. Texas Stars over the Cleveland Monsters 4-3. Grand Rapids Griffins over the other way around. Iowa Wild over the Grand Rapids Griffins 5-4. Lehigh Valley Phantoms over the Binghamton Devils 6-3. Chicago Wolves over the Rockford Ice Hogs, not Heist Hogs. Ice Hogs, same score, 6-3. Ontario Reign over the Bakersfield Condors, 3-1. And are we still without the Ontario Hockey League action? He says. If anybody can give us some actuality here. We're looking right now. See about the okay, let's try to get you the Ontario Hockey League scores. And on no games again. No games again. This is do we have any idea when the season will start? Hopefully something will start. Your guess is as good as mine, folks, when the Ontario Hockey League will start back up. But right now, have we done the NHL? Yes, we have. Okay. There you go. Okay. What we can do is simple. We continue going. Let's give you some scores from the world of soccer, or as they call it in other places, football. We're doing our best, folks. Trust us. We're doing our best here on the broadcast. Let's give you what happened today, Saturday, which is now yesterday because it's now Sunday. All right. In the World Cup qualifying European division, Luxembourg beat the Republic of Ireland 1-0. Serbia and Portugal tied at 2. Belarus doubled on Estonia 4-2. Czech Republic and Belgium tied at 1. Montenegro did a triple on Gibraltar 4-1. Netherlands doubled on Latvia 2-0. Turkey tripled on Norway 3-0. Russia 2, Slovenia 1, Croatia 1, Cyprus 0. Slovakia and Malta tied at 2. In the Euro Under-21 Championships, Romania over Hungary 2-1. Netherlands and Germany tied at 1, as did Czech Republic and Slovenia, while Spain and Italy tied at goose eggs. The U.S. has to win. They will be playing tomorrow. You can catch that game on FS1. The FA Women's Super League, Manchester United over West Ham United 2-0. Arsenal over Tottenham Hotspur 3-0. Manchester City over Reading 1-0. In League One action, Wimbledon over Northampton Town 1-0. Blackpool and Plymouth Argyle doubled up 2-2. Sunderland 1-0 over Bristol Rovers. Hull City and Gillingham 1-1. Milton Keynes Dons over the Doncaster Rovers 1-0. Peterborough United shut out in a slapper. The Accrington Stanley team. 7-0 was the final score. Portsmouth over Shrewsbury Town 2-1. Wigan Athletic and Ipswich tied at 0. League Two action. The Bolton Wanderers over the Forest Green Rovers 1-0. The Exeter City over the Salford City 1-0. Cambridge United over Carlisle United 2-1. Same score, different opponents. Bradford City 2. Colchester United 1. Port Vale over Crawley Town 3-1. Grimsby Town and Wassell tied at 1. Southend United over Harrogate Town 1-0. Leyton Orient over Oldham Athletic 2-1. Morecambe, which was wise, over Cheltenham Town 1-0. Stevenage over Barrow 2-1. Mansfield Town, the Tremere Rovers, tied at 1 in the international friendlies. It was Chile over Bolivia 2-1. Bosnia-Herzegovina and Costa Rica tied at goose eggs. Qatar 2, Azerbaijan 1, Wales 1, Mexico 0. In National League action, Chesterfield over Weymouth 1-0. Dagenham and Redbridge over Torquay United 1-0. Halifax Town and Sutton United tied at 2. Kings Lynn Town over Eastleigh 2-1. Solihull Moors over Aldershot Town 1-0. Stockport County and Hartlepool United tied at 1. Wrexham over Bromley 3-0. Yeovil Town a 3-1 win over Barnet. Mainhead United lost to Accrington 1-0. World Cup qualifying for South America teams postponed. Argentina and Uruguay didn't even get a chance to get on the pitch. World Cup qualifying North and Central America. Antigua and Barbuda beat up on the U.S. Virgin Islands 3-0. Same score. Guatemala winning over British Virgin Islands 3-0. So being a virgin doesn't help. Dominican Republic spanked Anguilla by a score 6-0. Nicaragua spanked the Turks and Caicos Islands 7-0. And St. Kitts and Nevis defeated the Bahamas 4-0. In the FA Trophy semifinals, Hereford defeated Woking 1-0. Notts County and Hornchurch ended regulation tied at 3. Hornchurch did win 5-4 on penalties. Scottish Championship action was Alloa Athletic and Ayr United tied at 2. Queen of the South over Heart of the Midlothian 3-0. Inverness Caledonia Thistle 1-0 over Arbroath. Wraith Rovers over the Greencock Morton 1-0. Dundee 3. Dunfermline 2. Scottish League action. Yeah, we got Scottish League. Scottish League 1. Patrick Thistle 4. Airdrieonius 2. Peterhead 1, Dumbarton 0, East Fife and Cove Rangers, goose eggs. Falkirk over 4-4 Athletics 2-0. Monrose and Clyde tied at 2. Keep going. Scottish League 2, Albion Rovers and the Annan Athletic tied at 1. Queen's Park over Brechin City 2-0. Cowdenbreath over Stranraer 1-1. Edinburgh City over Stenhousemuir 3-1. Elgin City and Stirling Albion 1-1 tie. Lowland League, all games postponed on that. Simaru Premier League action. Aberystwyth Town and Pennant tied at 1. Barrytown United beat Ballatown 6-2. New Saints blanked Flint Town United 6-0. Haverford West County over Newtown 3-0. Caernarfon Town over Cardiff 3-2. In the Irish Premier League, it was Ballymena United 5-1 over Dungeon Swifts. Carrick Rangers and Warren Point Town 1-up. Cliftonville and Coleraine 2-1. Glenavon and Larne tied at 2. Glentoran over Crusaders 1-0. Linfield over Portadown 1-0. In the Irish Premier Division, it was Bohemians and Longford Town 2-2. St. Patrick Athletic 2-1 winner over Droghead United. In the Australian A-League, it was Central Coast Mariners and Melbourne Victory tied at 1. Perth Glory over Newcastle Jets 2-1. And there were a lot of scores. Yeah. Okay, let's quickly say hi to my Facebook pals, my pals on Gab Social, Twitter, also on Minds, and on Instagram and TikTok. Or no, TikTok. Excuse me, Talk Tick. If you want to make total mistakes like that, we do it. Okay. Check on the media news and some big time problems. Ooh, big time problems in New York. And here you go. In the latest move in Executive Chairman and CEO James Dolan's saga to generate revenue from MSG Networks, Madison Square Garden Entertainment has agreed to acquire the cable and satellite television network and radio service in an all-stock deal, which would recombine the two entities following their separation in 2015. Following the 2015 spinoff, Madison Square Company rebranded last year as Madison Square Garden Sports, further spinning off its entertainment division as MSG Entertainment. Dolan put MSG Networks up for sale in 2017, but potential buyers felt it wasn't worth what Dolan was asking at the time. JP Morgan cited concerns about the sale, including lower advertising revenue because of the New York Knicks' ongoing issues and lower subscriber fees due to skinny streaming services and outright cord cutting. The assumption at the time was if he couldn't find a buyer, Dolan would recombine the companies, and he now has. According to a press release, the deal will allow MSGE to, quote, capture more of the emerging revenue opportunities related to the potential expansion of legalized sports gaming in its market, end quote. The combination of the company's media, digital, and venue assets create a powerful platform for potential sports gaming partners, which is expected to generate significant incremental revenue in the years ahead. This transaction would create a leading entertainment and media company with a more diversified revenue base and would be well positioned to deliver innovative experiences across all of its assets. In addition, the new company would have enhanced financial flexibility to fund current growth initiatives, including its planned state-of-the-art venue in Las Vegas, MSG Sphere at the Venetian, as well as future opportunities across both entertainment and media. Now, investors apparently weren't as excited about the arrangement as the company hoped. According to the New York Post, shares of the company dropped, or companies dropped, with MSGE falling about 10% at $84.67. That's $84.67. And Madison Square Garden Network down 7.6% to $16.06. The aforementioned Sphere venue also appears to be a source of concern for investors, with the move signaling that MSG Entertainment is in desperate need of cash to continue forward. The company also reportedly lost more than $250 million in the pandemic. Now, not that MSG Networks are flying high either. That company saw a 6.5% subscriber drop in the middle of 2019, which led to its biggest stock plunge ever. They also saw another 8% decline in subscribers in the third quarter of last year. The Knicks might not be the dumpster fire they once were, There's only so much they can do about the existential threats facing regional sports networks and cable operators like MSG. The old new MSG company is banking on having enhanced financial flexibility and taking advantage of meaningful tax efficiencies as part of their new arrangement. So much has been trending in the wrong direction for them in recent years, so it'll be worth watching to see if this deal does anything to stem the tide. But also, I think that also takes them off the market to be changed into Bally Sports New York. Who knows? All right. That is our Minia Menashe there. Right now, we are going to do what we do normally here. Let's take you to the scoreboard. So, Freddie, and go to the scoreboard, and we will then take a look at Wart and external armor, and then we'll say goodnight to you all. And let's get going. Let's get going like a Magellan, like a magical unicorn. So let's get going. Okay, in basketball, let's go to Italy. Sassari over Cremona, 95-84. In Spain, San Pablo Burgos, 101-93 winner over Unicaja. Obrador CAB over Gipuzkoa, 79-66. Real Madrid, a 77-76 winner over Manresa. In Swedish hockey, it was Farjad over Djurgårdens, 5-3. Luleå over HV 71, 3-2. Rogel over Växjö, 4-1. In Finnish hockey, just 3 games. All the rest were postponed. TPS Turku over Tappara, 4-2. Asat over Kuku, 2-1. And JYP over Karpat, 4-2. Japanese baseball, the Fukuoka Silverhawks over the Chibalati Marines, 3-2, 3-12-0 for the Hawks, 2-2-1 for the Marines. Mori for the Hawks get the win. He's 1-0. Mashuda gets the loss. He's 0-1. Hiroshima Carp over the Chunichi Dragons, 4-1, 4-7-0 for the Carp, 1-4-0 for the Dragons. Curry gets the win for the Carp. He's 1-0. Yanagi gets a loss for the Dragons. He's 0-1. Nippon Ham Fighters beat the Rakuten Golden Eagles 9-4, 9-15-0 for the Fighters, 4-8-1 for the Eagles. Kato gets the win for the Nippon Ham Fighters. He's 1-0. Takata gets the loss for the Eagles. He's 0-1. The York Buffaloes over the Seibu Lions, 3-2, 3-9-1 for the Buffaloes. 2-6-0 for the Seibu Lions. Miyagi. Benji-san, I won game. 1-0. Karate Kid reference. Takata gets lost for the Ham Fighters. He's 0-1. Did I already? Oh, yeah. Miyagi gets the first win. Hamaya gets the loss. He's 0-1. Hanshin Tigers beat the Akut Swallows 9-5. What a way to make a living. 9-13-0 for the Tigers. 5-10-1 for the Swallows. Aogi gets the win for the Tigers. He's 1-0. Taguchi gets a loss for the Akut Swallows. He's 0-1. Yomiuri Giants doubled on the Yokohama Bay Stars, 10-5, 10-10-2 for the Giants, 5-9-1 for the Bay Stars. Togo with the win for the Giants. He's 1-0. Kayoama gets lost for the Bay Stars. He's 0-1. Now, update on a couple of games taking place, or actually 4 games taking place, all of them in the second inning. Chibalati Marines and the Fukuoka Silverhawks tied at 0. Also in the second, Nippon Ham Fighters and the Recton Golden Eagles, also at Goose Eggs. Also in the second, and least unlike others, they got a score. Cebu Lions over the York Buffaloes, 2-0. And also in the second, the Hanshin Tigers lead the Akut Swallows 1-0. In Major League Baseball, as we get closer to wrapping up their preseason before they come back home to their ballparks, get ready for opening day. Tigers over the Phillies 9-8. Tampa Bay Rays over the Minnesota Twins 2-0. New York Yankees 5-1 winners over the Toronto Blue Jays. Boston Red Sox over the Pittsburgh Pirates 7-4. Mets over the Astros 8-3. Cleveland Indians over the Los Angeles Dodgers 9-2. San Diego Padres over the Los Angeles Angels 2-0. Milwaukee Brewers and Kansas City Royals knotted up at 6. Oakland A's over the Texas Rangers 5-1. The White Sox beat the Colorado Rockies like a rented mule 8-2. Atlanta Braves over the Baltimore Orioles 8-5. Miami Marlins over the St. Louis Cardinals 6-4. And in the ninth inning, Cubs over the Reds 6-3. And the Mariners over the San Francisco Giants 5-0. South Korean baseball organization, the Hanwha Eagles and Lodi Giants abandoned their game at Goose Eggs. Kia Tigers and Kiwoom Heroes were postponed, as were the KT Wiswang and the NC Dinos and the LG Twins and the Samsung Lions and the SSG Landers and the Doosan Bears. 3 games are in the second, while the other ones just started. Let's give you the one that just started. The LG Twins lead the Samsung Lions 2-0. Second inning, the Dinos lead the Wiswans 2-0. Kiwoom Heroes lead the Kia Tigers 2-1, and the Lodi Giants and the Hanwha Eagles are scoreless. And that, for want of anything better used or stated, is it for us. I want to thank you all very much for tuning in. We went over the 45 minutes, got close to an hour. But I want to tell you, tomorrow we're on the air at midnight, no matter what. So we hope you'll stay with us. Right after 2 little shows off of whatever it is we call that thing. Oh, yeah. Last Call Cafe, 11 o'clock. Me, Jay, Matt, be bringing you a pretty decent show. We're not that, we're not ready to pop our corks yet. We're building slowly to the time that we can go creatively nuts for you or on you with true humor and baseless comedy. That's at 11 o'clock, 11:30. Join me and Jay for Wrestle Anime Hut. And then join me here on the L2C Media Network and YouTube for Sports Final. We'll cover it all, including more of the Sweet 16 going into the Great 8. All that, and please, oh please, a whole hell of a lot more. This has been a presentation of Mystifying Creativity Productions in association with the L2C Media Network and L2C Sports. Until next we meet at the same time tomorrow night at, well, not exactly the same time. We'll see you at midnight tomorrow. You all have a happy one. For everybody here on Sports Final, I'm Steve Baxman Baxley saying good night, sleep well, and we'll see you tomorrow at midnight.